What is an endoscopic sinus surgery? Endoscopic sinus surgery is a group of several small operations on your sinuses, small hollow spaces in the bones around the nose that produce mucus. It is often performed to treat sinusitis, inflammation of your nose sinuses, and nasal polyps, soft and non-cancerous growths on the lining of your nose or sinuses. The goals of this surgery are to reduce the frequency and severity of sinus infections, to improve symptoms of sinusitis, to improve airflow through your nose, to improve your sense of smell and taste. Inserts an illuminated and thin fiber optic tube called an endoscope into your nose to see inside it. Highly specialized instruments are then used to perform the surgery. It requires no cuts or stitches to your face. What does endoscopic sinus surgery involve? Sinus surgery performed endoscopically involves using a small tube with a camera and light on the end called an endoscope to examine your nasal passages. Special tiny instruments are then inserted into your nose to enlarge and unblock the passages from your sinuses to your nose to relieve or cure symptoms of sinusitis. This can include removing nasal polyps, thin pieces of bone mucous membranes that line your sinuses, swollen or damaged tissue, tumors or growths blocking your nasal or sinus passage. What is the recovery process after an endoscopic sinus surgery? Typically, patients go home on the same day if their sinus surgery is performed endoscopically. You may initially have a dressing in each side of your nose to prevent bleeding. You should not blow your nose for at least a week after your surgery. It will feel blocked for a few weeks. You will be given a nasal spray or drops to use and maybe a course of antibiotics to reduce the risk of infection. You can expect to return back to work after a week. This varies from person to person and your type of work. We will usually arrange a follow-up appointment for you to check how your recovery is going. What is the cost of an endoscopic sinus surgery? The cost of an S will depend on the exact type of operation you require and your Ramsay hospital of choice. You will receive a formal quotation price for your S after your consultation with one of our expert ENT surgeons and following any required tests. This formal quote for your surgery will be valid for 60 days and includes unlimited aftercare. Ramsay is recognized by all major medical insurers. S is covered by most medical insurance policies. We advise you to obtain written authorization from your insurance provider before your procedure. We offer a number of finance options to pay for your sinus surgery, including all-inclusive total care, where a single one-off payment at a pre-agreed price delivers direct access to all the treatment you need for complete reassurance, pay-as-you-go, and medical finance loans. Endoscopic sinus surgery at Ramsay Healthcare UK. At Ramsay Healthcare UK, our skilled surgeons regularly perform endoscopic sinus surgery. You can book your appointment at a convenient time without having to wait. You will have the opportunity to ask all of your questions and understand fully the best treatment for your sinus problem. Many of our hospitals have purpose-built and dedicated endoscopy units with the latest equipment and have achieved JAG accreditation for their high-quality endoscopy services. All Ramsay hospitals prioritize patient and staff safety. We follow strict infection control and prevention protocols to minimize the risk of any infection, including COVID-19.